people of the world, this is Fred again with our adventures of showing you around Portugal. Now today I've come to the little village of Belém. This place is about 5 kilometers from the downtown of Lisbon. You can easily come here. There's trains, there's trams getting here, so no problems at all. Now, the reason I came here today is to tell you about the history of those famous pastries that everyone has heard about from Portugal. Those are known as custard tarts or egg tarts, or as we call them here, pastéis de nata. And today I'm going to show you basically where the original factory is and why you should go there, because frankly they are so much better than the ones you'll find everywhere else. So if you come to Portugal, you'll notice every single pastry shop does offer pastéis de nata, and they're generally pretty good. You're gonna find them at the breakfast tables of your hotels, etc. But this place that we're going today really makes a big difference, trust me. So let's go and have a look. Pastries have actually been born in this huge monastery behind me. This is known as the Monastery of Jerónimos, based here really in the downtown center of Belém. And it was the monks living in this monastery back in early 19th century that actually came up with the original recipe of the pastries and started selling them to the general public. Then a few years later, I believe 1837 was the year, the pastry place next to the monastery, we're gonna go there in a while, actually bought the recipe from the monks and started selling them to the public. So, for a long time, that's been the place to go to get these pastries. Now, the reason they're different is because the recipe they use in that place is actually, till this day, a total secret. Nobody else knows how to make them. And so basically every single pastel de nata that you can try in Portugal is a copy, basically a copycat of what they make there. Those are known as pastéis de Belém. And well, not only is the recipe secret, but to keep it like that, the people that work there, like the people cooking them, they actually have to sign a contract in how they will never ever share this recipe with nobody else. Actually, I believe they aren't even allowed to work at any other pastry place if they actually leave here. So that's how it became so successful. So now let's go and try them basically, and I'm gonna also show you a few tricks of how you can enjoy them in a slightly easier way, because it's pretty busy and we don't really like to stay in the long line. So let's go and I'll show you all the tricks. See you soon. And we've made it. So we are just across the street from the actual place right there, Pastéis de Belém. Now, a few tricks to come here and not have a huge line are as follow. So basically, trick number 1 is actually coming here around lunchtime, like I am right now, during a weekday. It will be slightly quieter, but still, as you can see, there's a fair bit of movement over there. Now, trick number 2, it will not work as well anymore as it did a few years ago, which was the locals trick. That's how I used to call it. And that consisted of basically getting inside, skipping the line, because that line's really only for takeaway. And then if you found a table inside, the waitress would come and you wouldn't actually have to wait in line. That was the local trick. Keep in mind, it has over 400 seats inside of that place. It looks tiny from the outside, but it's actually pretty massive. Now, trick number 3, and I think the best one really, is to come here with someone like me because of this thing. This is my tour guide ID little thing, and They do have a place where they sell only to tour guides without any lines, and really I can get them in really a matter of a couple of minutes. So let's go in, grab a few, and then we'll be back outside to try them. Okay, I have got them. Here they are. Now, one thing you should never do is give up on those and try pastéis de nata from a nearby place. I mean, you're really losing quite a lot in quality, so put in the effort. Trust me, it'll be worth it. So, this is what I like to do. That place gets crowds. It accelerates my life and rhythm, and I don't like it. I like peace and quiet. And that's why after getting those pastries, usually I just come to one of those nearby gardens to come and enjoy them. Really, this is the best way, trust me. So, this is what comes in the box. I mean, I got one of these boxes of 6. They cost €6.60. That means each pastry is €1.10. And then these little packets, these are powdered sugar and powdered cinnamon. I mean, you should always put a little bit on top of each pastry to give it that little bit extra flavor. Also, I can feel, nice and warm. These are gonna be delicious. I think, well, I put the box of 6 just because I think it's a bit unfair that I have the ability to skip the line and then not share this with others. So I just got a box of 6. I'm gonna have one now, and then I'm gonna save the others for my family at home. They also would like one of these, I'm pretty sure. So, well, for now, let's give them a try. So here goes. Here they are. Nice, warm, and delicious. Now these are a big old mess to eat. They crumble and everything, but listen to this. Portuguese goodness. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed learning a bit more about these nice, tasty little pastries. For me, it's time to say goodbye because it's starting to rain and I got a lot of things to do today. So bye bye, see you next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, all that good stuff. And well, see you next week for another adventure.